Hi friends, welcome to the Dollar Tree Butterfly Journals. I am going to create some butterfly journals. They're going to be very, very small. First thing you're going to need are the large butterflies from the Dollar Tree butterfly packs. I also grabbed the second size down because I thought if I can incorporate those, I would like to. I think that would be kind of neat. The next thing you need is some paper. Now today, from my colorful papers, I'm going to grab blues and greens for this first journal. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is, I think we can get two of these onto one piece of paper. So I'm going to fold my paper in half. I'm going to check the size. Yep, that's going to work perfect. So let me scooch these other ones up. I'm going to grab my pencil. You can use a pencil or a pen, whatever you'd like. I'm going to do a very loose tracing around the butterfly. The only part of it that I'm doing tight is this part right here at the wings, at the top and the bottom. The rest of it I'm doing pretty loose. And you can see I'm not going in here. All right. So you can see we have a nice little outline. So I'm doing a very loose cut. You could be more specific about it, but I really don't want to. I just want to have fun making these because I've never made them before. And I don't want to get caught up in the specifics of it. But you could do a perfect drawing and then a perfect cut if you wanted to. All right, so we got these. All right, so let me show you the pile of them. I've got the two with the lined paper, which I love that. Oh, let me do this one real quick, and then I'll show you the other ones that we have. My friends, I grabbed some papers from my stash, made sure that they all had blue. This is a map, as you can see, some jelly print, some scrapbook paper. This is white on this side, some pretty teal paper, and some polka dot paper. So those are the papers that we're going to use to make our little journal. Now, I would like to have the large butterfly, one be the front. Oh, I was going to say one be the front, one be the back, but that's not how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have the butterfly be the cover. So I'm going to put it here. I'm not cutting it. I'm just going to score it. And so I can grab something like this. I don't have a scoreboard, and if you don't have a scoreboard, that's okay. You can use something like this. And you just go right down the line of the cutter. And look at that, it's perfect, right? So that's an easy way to, if you don't have a scoreboard, to get a nice straight line. It's one of the many ways that you can get a straight line. So now we're gonna go ahead, and since this is how it's gonna be, let's go ahead and fold all of these other ones in half. Now again, I expect some papers will be popping out from the sides of this butterfly, but I wanted that. I think it might give it a nice layered effect. Anyway, we'll find out. So some of these with patterns I could fold in, and some I could fold out. Don't know, or I don't know if I should do them all one way. Maybe I'll do them all one way just to make sure there's at least a pattern on every side when you open it. All right, I'm going to finish folding these in half, and then I will get back with you guys. All right, my friends, I got them all folded, so now I'm going to go ahead and start stacking them inside of each other. And if this is too many papers, I will use the second large butterfly that I have to make two of these, but I think we're good. Yeah, I do not think that that's too big. And look at the layers. I kind of love that. That's why I wanted to sort of loosey-goosey do the cutting. I think that looks kind of cool. All right, and here is the cover. So that's how it's going to look, and I think it looks cool. So now we're gonna sew it together. I've got my thread, and just like any journal, I'm gonna do 3 lengths of this spine, which is tiny. And I'm gonna leave just a little extra space to have some dangles because I think that'll be cute. Now, if you wanted to do a no-sew journal, you probably could take that elastic cord and simply wrap it around this part, and voila, you're done. You've got it, right? I mean, so easy. But I am gonna go ahead and sew in the signature because it is one. All right, let's get going on it. This is so cool. This is the first time I've made one of these, so it's so much fun. And I'm gonna do it just like I would any other journal. You know what? I just want to make sure, because my spine is super small, I want to make sure I get these as centered as I can. And I don't typically use my clothespins, but I am going to, because I don't want these to shift. So I'm just going to use them on the one side, and I think that'll work great. So I'm going to make a hole right here in the center. And I'm popping my needle right there to hold everything steady. And now I'm going to pop in my second hole. I don't want to get too close to the edge. I'm going to pull this through. There we go. And pop it through this one. There we go. And I'm just going to put it there and leave it there for just a second while I push my third hole through here. Pretty thick. I got a lot of papers in there. Here it comes though. And you know, the this cardstock is pretty good and thick too. There we go. We got that. So now I'm going to pull this one all the way. Make sure I left enough for a dangle. And I'm going to push this through here. There we go. All right. And now we're going to go right back through that center one. Hopefully. There we go, we got it. Okay. And we're going to push this down like that and pull this up. And just in case you've never done this before, you want one of your strands to be on each side of this center piece here. I can remove these, they worked great. Now we're going to pull it so it's nice and tight. You check the back, yeah, that feels great. I don't see anything moving around. So now we are going to triple knot it. Okay, and there it is. Now I'm going to go get some charms. Actually, before I do, let's look at this, okay? Let's hit this with some blue ink. I have a color that I think is going to be perfect. So we're just going to pretty much just hit the papers because they're a little bit bigger than the actual butterfly thing. We'll do it on both sides. All right, and then if we want to, we can open it up. And like we can get these smaller ones here. Oh, that looks nice. And I could have done it before I started this. But honestly, I didn't think about it. Oh yeah, get a little blue ink on the white page. I like that. Let's do that too. Let's do that. Yeah, that way it's not so plain. Looks super pretty. Don't worry, we'll go back to the front and hit those too. Are you loving this, you guys? I'm loving it. I think I'll take these to market also. I think this is a great little pocket journal. Fun idea. Super quick. You saw how easy and fast it was. Okay. So, there it is. Let me go get some charms for these. Right, we got some little charms here, and these are just cute. We have a little heart. Let's definitely do that. Open this up to the center. I'll put the heart on the short string. And I'm just gonna do a couple of knots here to hold it in place. All right, now let's see if that's gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna work perfectly. And now we'll do the other one. And look, there's a little butterfly right there. So let's do a star. This one's longer so we can play a little bit more with it. Let's see. Oop. Oh, I wonder if this one doesn't have, oh, there it is. I couldn't see where the hole was. Got the star, and then we'll do the butterfly. That's perfect. And then we'll do like a little flower. How's this? That's great. All right, so now, and actually I think I'll wrap this around this flower one more time if I can. Yep, that worked like a charm. Let's make sure. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And now I'll tie the double knots. Let me cut this one here. Okay. All right, now let's flip through our little Dollar Tree butterfly pocket journal. So cute. We've got our charms. We've got our little cover here. And then here we go. Quick flip through, no pockets or anything. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love it. Just a really fun little notebook. You can jot down reminders or just whatever. Just a fun little notebook. Grocery lists, Amazon lists, whatever you need to, you could do a little journaling, a little self-care journaling. You're on the road, you get upset, you're waiting for your kids at soccer practice. You can just do a little journaling. Throw it in your purse. It's plenty small enough for that. Look, isn't it great? I'm in love with it. I think it's so cute, and I'm so glad I thought of it. I haven't seen anybody else do this. It doesn't mean it's not out there, but I have not seen this. So I think I'll add a little bit of that blue ink right here to the front and back cover. Since some of the other pages have it, I think it'll look nice to have it on here as well. There we go. There we go. So much better than being plain and boring, right? All right, my friends, I want to show you all of the butterfly notebooks that I made. I think these are so pretty, so easy to throw in a purse or a bag, so you can have a to-do list or a grocery list or whatever kind of list, or do a little journaling, you know, whatever you'd like to do. They have some lined paper, they have some scrapbook papers, plain papers, just a nice little variety. Each one has a dangle. I forgot to trim this one here. So each one has a dangle. So I've got 2 blues, you can see, and then I have 2 orange ones and 2 pink ones. I'll list these in my Etsy shop. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. See you soon.